Welcome to Tarot and Chill. My name's Nisha, and this is a pick a card reading to find out how you will find fortune. I've got 5 groups for you to choose from today. Group 1 is this pile of 5p coins, the small silver coins. Group 2 is the pile of 10p coins, the larger silver coins. Group 3 is this £5 note. Group 4 is the £10 note. And finally, group 5 is the £20 note. Please pause the video now if you need to take a moment to make your choice. Otherwise, I'll see you in your reading. All the timestamps will be in the description box. Please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe if you enjoy the reading. And thank you so much to everyone who's already subscribed, liked my videos, commented, booked readings with me and donated. I'm so grateful for you guys. See you in your reading. This reading is for you if you chose the pile of silver 5p coins. Let's see what cards you have. First of all, you have a song, and your song is Fabulous Time featuring Roddy Ricch. They always telling me that time is money, but I could never do shit with that. 'Cause the money come, the money go, but the time you never get it back. From the Golden Universal Tarot, you have the Magician and the Queen of Pentacles. From the Sun and Moon Tarot, you have the 8 of Wands, Swiftness. And the King of Pentacles. That's very nice. From the Good Tarot, you have the King of Air. It's a lot of royal court card energy. And then you have the 2 of Air reversed. And Temptation, which is the Devil. From the Work Your Light Oracle, you have Unbound, releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. From the Sacred Destiny Oracle, you have Purity. And from the Sacred Power reading cards, you have Reflection. Interesting. I kind of feel like you guys... Well, first of all, I feel like you guys literally just need to manage your time better. Because time is money. And I feel like you're already working on something. I feel like you're already working on something that will earn you money, but I feel like you just need to put more time into it. And you might be currently thinking that you're wasting time when you do this thing, because you might not currently be earning money for some of you guys I'm seeing. But I feel like when this thing takes off, it will take off very quickly. Very quickly. And it feels like you'll have to make a lot of moves to get to the next level quickly. Yeah, I do feel like you guys are closer than you think currently. With the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. I feel like there's kind of a short burst of energy between where you are currently and where you want to be, I feel like. It's like a lot of really exciting things will happen in a short period of time. And I feel like you're just going to continue to work on whatever you are currently working on. With a lot of effort and kind of... I feel like you'll kind of notice that you're having your needs met. And then things are going to just accelerate and take off, and you'll find that you suddenly have more than enough and can kind of look forward to what else to do. But yeah, it feels like you guys might be indecisive about something at the moment. I kind of feel like... Well, there's 2 messages I'm getting. One is that For some of you guys, I feel like you're currently indecisive and you're kind of spending a lot of time thinking about what to do and not really doing anything, and getting like distracted by various temptations in your life. And I feel like for those of you that applies for, it's kind of because of things that you're holding on to still from the past that you need to let go of and kind of cleanse yourself of. With reflection being here as well, it definitely feels like for some of you guys that's a strong message. Because it kind of feels like you're not moving forward as much as you would do if you didn't have this. Whatever that means for you. But then for others of you, I feel like you will make money from your brain, from your mind, from your thoughts, from your ideas, from making decisions. And that will come once you become more decisive, I feel like. I feel like currently you're kind of afraid of it's like you're afraid of expressing your opinions currently and being very like cut and dry with things. I feel like you're being kind of too... For some of you guys, I feel like you're being not focused enough, and once you focus, the success will come. But yeah, I do feel like for some of you, your mind is going to make you a lot of money. And it might be something you're currently not very certain about. But at some point, I feel like you will be very sure of it. And you'll want to do more towards making that... I feel like I want to say making it happen. I don't know what it is. I feel like it's an idea that you have. I'm also seeing, for some of you guys, transportation or... Yeah, like something like a delivery company, something like that, or travel, something to do with travel, something to do with fitness. Like specific, in terms of specific areas. Yeah, I'm seeing strongly like travel for somebody. Maybe somebody's going to make money starting a travel company or holiday planning, I don't know. But yeah, I do feel like you're closer than you think. Even if you're kind of stuck in your mind about what to do currently and you're not even sure what to do currently, I do feel like as soon as you make the decision, things will start moving very quickly. And you'll be very busy. It's going to be a lot of hard work for you guys. I feel like I'm making it sound really easy. It's not easy. And I feel like you've already been doing a lot of work. And yeah, I do feel like you might feel like you're spending a lot of time on something that you're never going to get back, and maybe feeling annoyed and frustrated. And maybe not sure if you want to keep doing it, and maybe that leads you to get more distracted, like kind of stops you from being able to focus. The fact that you feel like you're kind of wasting your time. But I do feel like you're very passionate about this thing. It seems like something that's... I feel like it's all yours. It feels like this thing that will bring you fortune. It's like your own... I feel like your own business for a lot of you. Or something that you've created. For some of you, it could be something very creative, like art. Or I'm feeling interior design for some reason, something like that. But yeah, it definitely feels like you're creating and contributing something of use, of value. And I feel like it's just waiting for the right moment when everything's going to take off. And then you'll just put in a lot of effort in a short amount of time. I almost feel like you just need to see the value in what you're doing so you can be more certain about it. So you can stop questioning. And as soon as you start to see the value in it, I feel like that will allow you to just work very quickly with momentum and not stop. Stop having these breaks where you get distracted by things or get tempted by something else. I feel like for a lot of you, maybe that's what it is. Like you're very passionate about something and I feel like you'll put in a lot of effort in a short amount of time and then kind of start thinking too much and maybe change course or consider changing courses and then kind of not be sure what you're doing. Or for others of you, I feel like you're putting a lot of time in something and maybe every now and again, material temptations will like take you away from this thing. But I feel like when you really just focus on it and you sustain that focus, then you're going to reach the point where it's long-term success. Very much long-term success for you guys. And I do feel like fame for some of you. Not for everyone, obviously, but for some of you, I feel like either within the circle of what you do or more large scale. And I see being in very, very high demand. So especially if you're providing a business or service, I feel like there'll be a lot of people wanting what you do, wanting the product, wanting the service. And I feel like that's what will lead to you gaining a fortune, is such high demand, such high volume of sales, or a high volume of work. For some of you, you could be like a freelancer. And I do feel like for a lot of you, you've already got a lot that I feel like for some of you guys, like art, you've created a body of work already. And at some point, I feel like you're going to blow up and that art's already there and it's just going to make you money. So it's like you're already sitting on this resource. And for others of you, I feel like it's your mind. Like you've already studied everything you need to know. You've already got the knowledge to make this happen. You just have to do it, I'm seeing. So yeah, if you are an artist or a creative person, or if you're trying to build up a body of work, I would say just try and get that together as quickly as you can. And be ready when your opportunities come to take them, because it does feel like opportunities will come really quickly. It feels like you'll get a lot of opportunities at once. And it's just up to you to take them and run with them. And I definitely see you doing that. I see it will be quite easy for you because you'll have already done most of the work by that point. And it's the work that for most of you are currently doing it. You're already doing it. So you don't feel like you're wasting your time. You're definitely not wasting your time. And yeah, as long as you love what you're doing. So I would say well, for you guys, I don't feel like your fortune is going to come from doing something you hate. So if you are, for some of you guys, this thing that you're attached to might be a career that you're only doing for money. And if that's the case, I would definitely say to spend your time doing things that you're more passionate about. And I feel like something will come from that, from you putting your time into that. So really great reading, Group 1. I hope you enjoyed that. Please let me know how that resonated. And don't forget to hit the thumbs up button below if you like this reading. If you're new here, please don't forget to subscribe and check out the other content on my channel if you're interested. I'm available for private readings, so if anyone would like one, please check out the information in the description box. And I've also left my PayPal donation link. If anyone feels like donating, I'd be super grateful. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye. This reading is for you if you chose the pile of 10p coins. Let's see what card you have. First of all, you have a song, and your song is Marcus Houston, Clubbing. Girl, I'm about to buy you anything you want, put you in the coupe and take your pretty ass home. Last call for alcohol. You know how we do. You know we be up in the club, where we do things like throw our hands up. All kinds of drinks are up in the cup. all of my thugs, honeys showing love, DJs playing their cuts. From the Golden Universal Tarot, you have the Ace of Pentacles and the King of Swords. From the Sun and Moon Tarot, you have Death, Rebirth. And the Ten of Pentacles, Wealth. Wow. So yeah, a lot of fortune for you guys. From the Good Tarot, you have the Three of Earth, the Tower, and Strength. From the Work Your Light Oracle, you have Pillar of Light. Your vibration is rising. You are the Oracle. From the Sacred Destiny Oracle, you have Trust. And from the Sacred Power Reading cards, you have Rest. With Trust and Rest, I feel like your path is very much like destined. And with Pillar of Light, it feels like I want to say you're vibrating at the right frequency to be in alignment with this already. So that's why Spirit's saying rest and trust. Just chill. You're already on the right path, I feel like. Even if you're far away, I just feel like the thoughts and the ideas that you're having are putting you on the path to wealth, is what I'm seeing. Long-term wealth and success. And it does feel like you'll have somebody else with you. And I feel like your partner will be wealthy too. So I feel like you guys will just be assets to each other. Also, with this song being called Clubbing, I feel like some of you guys might make money from entertainment in some way, especially if it is something to do with, like, some of you guys, I'm not judging, you could be strippers, you could be DJs, you could be like singers, like rappers, anyone who performs, dancers, hostesses, even bartenders. Maybe you have your own bar, something like that. Or maybe you throw parties. But yeah, I feel like this is the path that will lead you, the one that you're on currently, I feel. But for some of you guys, it's like a new idea that you've got. And I feel like you haven't kind of stepped onto the path yet, but you've just kind of thought about. I feel like you're thinking ahead to it with the King of Swords being here. And you will need to be very smart on this path, is what I'm seeing. And develop your expertise in something. Even if it is like stripping, I feel like you're the best stripper, or you're going to be the best stripper, and that's why you'll be wealthy. Do you know what I mean? Or if you're like if you're the DJ, then you're the best DJ. If you run a club, it's the best club. And it feels like you're building like your own empire from the ground up, is what I feel. And it definitely feels like talent, like you have a lot of talent to do it. It's not luck. And other people might see it as luck, because I feel like your career and what makes you money is going to be fun. So other people will just see the fun side. And I do feel like you and somebody else doing this together for a lot of you. A partnership or maybe a team. And I feel like it will look like luck and like you're just having fun and like you've not done anything to deserve the wealth. But actually, I'm seeing you guys putting in a lot of work. I also feel like for some of you guys, there's going to be a kind of situation where everything falls down, maybe a recession or a crash. And I feel like you guys will be able to find a way to build something from that. Or maybe it's an enterprise that you currently have that's going to fall down, and you'll be able to find something through your own mind and being very smart. I feel like you're finding something new to build on that's going to be very, very prosperous long term, I feel, for you and your partner and future generations. Yeah, with Death and the Tower, I do feel like part of what will bring you fortune is some things like collapsing and being rebuilt, I feel. Rebuilding from collapses and endings. And I feel like being very smart in situations where other people might not. Being able to find solutions to problems that earn you money, I'm seeing. And I do feel like you might do some some of the things you do at the moment might not be very secure, but I feel like you're going to find ways to make them long-term secure, but that might be after things kind of fall apart a little bit, if you know what I mean. For some of you, I'm seeing homes, like maybe you are an estate agent or something like that, or maybe you already have property and you can buy and sell property to make money, or maybe that will be something that you do in the course of your life that brings you a lot of success with Death and Rebirth and the Tower. Especially I feel like if it's buying really broken down, almost falling apart properties and refurbishing them and making them new again, rebuilding them. For somebody, I feel like that's something that you will end up doing. And it will take a lot of effort from you and a lot of patience, but I feel like you'll really be very smart with it, and other people will see it as luck, like, oh, you had the money to buy a property and then you were just lucky. But actually, no, I feel like you're going to do a lot of work to make the properties worth a lot more. If that's you, whatever the situation is, I feel like it's you being smart and seeing opportunities where other people don't see them. And not only seeing them, but also turning them into success. For some of you, I'm seeing teaching people. For some of you guys, I'm seeing teaching and guidance and being a light for other people. For some people, I'm seeing something like counselling or medicine might be your career that brings you fortune. And I do feel like there's some, I don't want to say lucky because it's not lucky, it's like some complete out the blue, unexpected, unplanned for event that happens, which I feel like it's actually quite difficult and challenging, and most people would find it very, very difficult, I feel like. But you will control your own emotions so that you don't, I feel like you won't get shocked or jarred by this situation, but instead you're going to see the opportunities and see the ways to create success from it. And it does feel like, the feeling I'm getting is like a recession or something like that, or like an unexpected redundancy. And where most people would be worrying, you'll be thinking of a plan, and your plan's going to make you a lot of money, I'm seeing. And it does feel like you're going to... It feels like I said, you're already on the right vibration for this. Even if you haven't got the plan figured out yet. But I feel like there's an opportunity that you're either currently currently being presented with, or it's coming very soon. I'm seeing where you'll need to be very smart, and I feel like rebuild from something that falls. But you definitely don't have to worry at all, because I feel like it will come very naturally to you. All of this, the ideas will come naturally. And I feel like you're going to get a chance to rest and just let these ideas and thoughts and plans come to you in the right time. And I feel like part of the reason why it's all going to work out so well for you guys is that you kind of know that it will. You have the faith that it will. And I feel like for those of you in this pile, you might have been through things like recessions before and experienced very difficult times. And I feel like that's made you able to see like the patterns in life, the way things can be up and down. And I feel like it's made you very smart. And because of that, you will end up in a very, very strong position. Long term is what I'm seeing. I do feel like there might be a team working on something. Definitely a partner I'm seeing. It might be a romantic partner who you kind of build with, I'm seeing. For some of you, your partner, this could be all your partner, like maybe through marrying the right person. For some of you guys, you get your fortune. But for most of you, I feel like it's you and then your partner as well. Like you're both building, and maybe you're in business together, maybe you do the same thing. Or it's just that you're complementary. And then I also see like a whole team. So maybe it's not just a partner, but maybe you've got a whole... Maybe, yeah, like you build a whole organization or business. Or maybe you work for an organization or business already. I feel like for some of you guys, you might just keep getting promoted within a business. And I feel like you might stay there despite anything that happens, despite any shocks, despite any crashes. I feel like you'll be very determined to stay. And like unbreakable is what I'm feeling. Whatever the situation, I feel like you guys are unbreakable. And things might go wrong at times, but you will be able to rebuild again from anything that falls down. It's not really an issue for you guys. I feel like it's your attitude. You have the right attitude. And because of that, I feel like you really are being blessed with something that will be enjoyable for you. That's the main message I'm getting, is that it's going to be quite fun. For you at least. Other people might not like it, but you would enjoy whatever this is. I strongly feel like entertainment, DJs, rappers, singers, party planners, anyone who brings other people a good time and makes other people and the world more light. And I do strongly feel like you are the oracle being here. I feel like your own ideas are already happening, so you probably already know exactly what you want, what you would find most enjoyable. So I feel like you just need to be determined with it, no matter what falls down, no matter what changes happen, for you or for the world. And you definitely seem to be on the path to long-term fortune. So I really hope you enjoyed that, guys. Please let me know how it resonated. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And check out the other content on my channel if you're interested. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye. This reading is for you if you chose the £5 note. Let's see what card you have. First of all, you have a song, and your song is Doll Boy Millionaire, Good Life. Mum said she's gonna try pray for me. Been doing this for years, you should try pay homage. Look at me now. I made it from the hood life to the good life. Look at me now. I made it from that hood life to that good life. Glad I made it through the hard times. Now I'm living in the spotlight. From Channel Sense to Chanel. Look at how we made it. And we did it well. From the Golden Universal Tarot, you have the Seven of Pentacles. And the Nine of Wands. From the Sun and Moon Tarot, you have the Seven of Swords. The Three of Pentacles works. Just move everything off a bit. And the Four of Cups reversed. To move my flowers. Sorry, guys. From the Good Tarot, you have the Magician. Love. And the Emperor. From the Work Your Light Oracle, you have birthing a new age, birthing new creations, dreaming a new world into being. From the Sacred Destiny Oracle, you have relaxation. And from the Sacred Power reading cards, you have energy balance. Just try and adjust everything a little bit. It's a bit cramped. There's an energy of waiting and like a kind of stuck feeling. I'm feeling like you guys have been, I feel like in really difficult situations for a really long time. And you feel like you've been waiting ages, waiting so long, waiting and waiting. And I feel like a lot of you guys are kind of giving up and feeling like it's not even worth it. And just kind of hanging your head in frustration. But I feel like as soon as you relax and take a break and kind of rebalance yourself, I feel like you'll want to start putting in work again. I'm seeing you just need to come out of this situation where you're feeling apathetic and like you don't want to do anything, you don't want anything, nothing's inspiring you, you're not passionate about anything. You need to come out of that. You need to feel the love and the focus for what you're doing again, the drive for what you're doing. And I feel like for you guys, when you get organized in a way that builds your routine around accomplishing your goals and getting more done, because it does feel like you've been putting in a lot of work, but I feel like you're still not quite there. There's still more that needs to be done, and it feels like you're giving up at the last hurdle, giving up before you've quite finished. Like you guys might actually have unfinished projects and things like that, like unfinished ideas that you're not following through on. And yeah, I feel like you need to come out of being too in yourself as well, I feel like. Because it feels like you're very on your own and you're trying to do everything yourself. And I feel like maybe you might need to let somebody in. For some of you guys. But for most of you, I feel like it's just a case of getting out of the state of mind where you feel like it's not worth it. And for some of you guys, I feel like you are putting in effort to a situation where it's kind of already provided as much as it will. That's not for everyone. For most of you, I feel like you're giving up before you get to the end with something. Like you're giving up before it's ready. But then for some of you, I feel like it's already kind of ready and you're like waiting for it to produce more when it's not going to. And for those of you that applies for, you might need to find something else. But for most of you, I feel like the message is because it's not quite there yet, you're getting frustrated and kind of avoiding doing what you know you need to do. So I feel like you just need to stay on top of it, stay focused, stay on your work, and don't waver that focus. For most of you, I feel like it's this thing where you've already put in a lot of effort that is going to bring you fortune. And you just need to come out of this period of, I feel like for some of you guys, it's depression and feeling very down and just feeling low energy, like you can't really, I feel like you can't really feel inspired about it right now. Maybe because you feel like you've been putting in effort for so long and not seeing results. And maybe because you feel like things have been bad for so long. But it does feel like you just need to make it through the hard times and keep putting in the work. Yeah, I've been doing this for years. I feel like whatever it is that you've been doing all your life, that you've always done, that you've been doing for years, whatever it is that you've been building your expertise in, whatever it is that you're just feeling a bit frustrated with right now, or a bit apathetic towards right now, that is the thing that's going to bring you success. And for most of you, I feel like it's a creative thing, with a combination of the Magician and birthing a new age, or like your own business or your own idea. Especially with the Emperor, I feel like for a lot of you it could be your own business. And maybe you've been working at it for years and feeling like you want to give up. For some of you, I think if it's your own business and you're doing it alone, and you've been doing it alone for years, you might need teammates to help you. It might be that you can't do it alone and you need some other people to help you. But for most of you, I feel like you just need the passion. You need to get that passion back. Because I feel like the thing that you're going to make a fortune doing is something that requires a lot of years of hard work. And for some of you guys, you might be wanting something really quickly, and that might be why you're feeling frustrated. But this is going to take a long time. It really is. You're going to have to keep going for a long time. So I feel like right now, where you're at, if you don't like what you're working on that much, if you can't see yourself doing this for years, then I would recommend thinking about what you could see yourself doing for years. Because for you guys, it is going to take years. It's going to take a long time. If you've already been doing something for years, I feel like it's not going to be another few years. But if you guys are kind of new to what you're doing, I feel like it's going to be years before you reach fortune, like the level of fortune that you want. So for some of you guys, I feel like you might need to start something new. And for some of you guys, I feel like what you do already involves creating something new, and you've been doing it for years already. And I feel like you just need to keep doing it and relax. I feel like for most of you guys, you just need a kind of break. It feels like you are out of balance a little bit. And like you maybe been working too hard for too long. And that's what's making you feel like it's not worth it. But I feel like it really is worth it. And it just feels like you're tired and you've kind of had enough and you've kind of done too much and like you feel fed up with it is what I'm feeling. But I do feel like you are still inspired to work on this thing. I feel like you just need to refocus after a little rest. And I do feel like if If you do have a team or other people who inspire you to do this thing, I feel like connect with them more, because that might bring you more success more quickly. And I also feel like trying different approaches for you guys within what you're already doing. Like, you keep going with what you're doing, but you maybe just like switch up the approach a little bit so that it doesn't get boring, so it doesn't get stale. But most importantly, I feel like you will be doing what you love. And I feel like it's kind of time for a rest, I think, for a lot of you guys, a rest to refocus. And I do feel, I don't know why I'm feeling like there's like a love for some of you guys, and you need this love to inspire you, and I feel like it's time to just take a break and be with your person for a little bit, and then go back to work when you feel re-energized, when you feel inspired again, when you've got loads of ideas coming to you again. At the same time as saying like trying new things, I do feel like your routine and like what you've built already is good. It feels like there's a lot of elements to what you have that's already working for you. So I feel like suddenly shaking everything up and changing everything wouldn't be good. But kind of creating new things within the scope of what you're already doing, what you've already built up, what you've already established is really good. I feel like a male energy as well. There might be like an important male in your life who plays a big role in this. And yeah, I do feel like you guys can chill more than you're currently chilling. I do feel like you might be working too hard and it's killing the passion for what you're doing. So relaxing and resting and stopping work would renew the passion. But then, like I said, for others, I feel like the fact that you're not getting anywhere quick enough is stopping you from wanting to do anything at all. And you're just relaxing instead of working. So for those of you who need to get back to work, and for those of you who've been doing this for years and working hard for years and putting in effort for years, just take a little break more. Don't push yourself too hard. Don't give up. And I feel like keep up with your routine and your organization. Manage your time in a way that means you get more relaxation time, but also get on with your work and get everything done and get time with your partner and time with your friends. And it does feel like you guys will be living the good life eventually, after a long, long, long period of hard work and some hard times. But eventually I do see you like creating the life that you want. But yeah, it is going to take effort, a lot of effort, but because you love, or you will love, what you're going to do, and you're going to be genuinely inspired and passionate to do it, I don't think it's going to be an issue for you guys to put in all that work over a long, sustained period of time. You just do need to make sure you take the breaks when you need it. I'm trying to see specific things that you guys might be doing. I'm seeing for some of you guys it's sales or like public speaking or something like that, like performing, entertaining. I feel like motivating others, for some of you guys, what you do might motivate other people. And then for others, I feel like you kind of take care of others in some way. What you do, it leads to other people, maybe others having more relaxation. And like I said, creativity, or something very brand new in the world. I do feel like for most of you, you've built up a lot already, and it's not time to quit. it's time to just rest and then put in more work and keep going. But then for some of you, I do feel like you've kind of got all you can get from this situation. And it might be time to find something new. And I feel like that's probably for you if you have like a job that's not doing something you love. And I'm feeling the energy of somebody, like a specific person, waiting for a promotion for a job that they don't love. And I feel like it's causing you a lot of stress and you might need to find a new job. And I feel like when you find a new job, everything will just fall back into place for you specific person, whoever you are. So I think that's pretty much all I have for you guys. I hope you enjoyed that and I hope that was helpful. Please let me know in the comments and don't forget to hit the thumbs up button below if you did enjoy this reading. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe and check out the other content on my channel if you're interested. If you're interested in personal readings, the information's in the description box, as well as my PayPal information if anyone feels like donating. I'd be super grateful. Thank you so much for watching and I hope to see you again soon. Bye. This reading is for you if you chose the £10 note. Let's see what cards you have. First of all, you have a song, and your song is Ben E. King, Stand By Me. When the night has come, and the land is dark, and the moon is the only light we see. No, I won't be afraid. No, I won't be afraid. Just as long as you stand by me. So darling, darling, stand by me. Stand by me. From the Golden Universal Tarot, you have the Three of Swords. The Emperor. And the Nine of Cups. From the Sun and Moon Tarot, you have Art, Temperance. The Four of Swords, Truce. Just trying to fit everything on here. And the Hermit reversed. From the Good Tarot, you have the Page of Air, the Nine of Fire, and the Page of Earth. From the Work Your Light Oracle, you have Align Your Life, What is not aligned or needs to change. From the Sacred Destiny Oracle, you have Blessings. And from the Sacred Power reading cards, you have Rainbow Dragon. So I'm feeling that you guys, well, for some of you guys, I feel like your fortune will come with somebody else. Like you being a support for somebody else. And yeah, I feel like you might not have to do so much except be there for this person, like be with this person, be a support and a backbone and an encouragement for this person. And help them to stay balanced is what I'm feeling. So I feel like how you'll find fortune is just by you not being alone anymore. Like maybe when you get married, you might not have to worry anymore. Or when you have children, for some of you. But I'm also seeing for some of you guys, right now, you just need a break, I think, from what you've been doing. And I feel like you kind of have lost your way. And I feel like some of you guys, you need a new path. And it feels like things have been dark and depressing and sad, I feel like, right now. And you kind of just need to organize your life currently. and find your passion and kind of enjoy yourself a bit. But yeah, it feels like some of you guys, you're just like tired right now. And you're just trying to keep things in balance. And that's kind of enough for right now. And I do feel like the way will be revealed. But for others of you, I feel like you're not really in alignment right now with this path, with the path to fortune. I feel like right now you might be doing something, or just in a place where you're not happy with what you're doing, not happy with your life. And you might need to exert some discipline and kind of control over things to change that and really look at what you want. If you're not currently happy. And some of you guys, you might be earning a lot of money but find you're not happy with it. And it's kind of not, like you might have riches but you find that it's not feeling rich and happy for you. Maybe it looks good but it just doesn't feel good. And yeah, I do feel like you might need to just take a break from everything and find the path forwards. But having said that, I kind of feel like you are very blessed and very lucky. And for some of you guys, I feel like you are already experiencing quite a fortunate life. And maybe it just doesn't feel good because maybe you don't have anyone with you who you can depend on. Or maybe you miss somebody and they're not currently with you. Maybe you lost somebody you love and it feels empty without them. But yeah, I do feel like for a lot of you, currently you're going through some pain. And I feel like trying to just balance things and trying to get some rest. And it feels like you need to bring your life into alignment with what you want. And then I feel like you'll be very blessed. And I feel like you're in the process of doing this already. But some of you guys, I feel like you might be kind of trying to focus on appearances too much. And I feel like you might need to shatter your idea of what fortune looks like to you, what success looks like, because maybe the image of it doesn't really align with what feels good, if you know what I mean. Like maybe, I do feel like for some of you guys, you've got a lot of things, you've got a lot of the things that other people aspire to, and you just find that it doesn't really feel very good. And maybe what feels very fortunate to you is your partner. And the fact that your partner's with you, or maybe if you're alone, somebody from the past, maybe that made you feel happy. I feel like for this group, you need to take some time out to think. To really think. And for others of you, I feel like you've been alone for a long time. And you need to have somebody with you, and it's going to really help you. I feel like it's just going to take a lot of responsibility off you. I feel a lot of like ideas from this group. Ideas that I don't know if you currently have them yet, or if they're past ideas that you feel like you should have acted on, or if they're going to come to you in the future. But I do feel like ideas for things that you can do that are very inspired. And I feel like very unique, very original, very special. And very valuable. And it's just about thinking about how to bring them into the world. But yeah, I do feel like for a lot of you guys, you need a new path. You need some kind of new thing to work on. Because it might be that a lot of things have been disappointing. And it feels like routine would be very helpful for you guys. creating a routine that allows you to, well, for right now, I feel like you need some tears. You need to cry a little bit and just kind of relax a little bit and sleep and think about what you actually want and how is your current life not allowing you to have the future that you want. Because I do feel like what you're doing now is very significant. And there might be some changes that are required. There might be some adjustments that are required. And I feel like a lot of trial and error and trying to figure things out. Some of you guys, I feel like you, with the Hermit reversed, it's like two messages coming through. I feel like some of you guys, you're thinking too much and you need to do more. And then for others of you guys, I feel like you've been just thinking too much for a long time. And then for others of you, I feel like you need to think more about what you're doing and about how things align, and less about trying to have the appearance of things being good. Sorry, this one's difficult. This one's like more, I feel like there's a lot of different messages going on at once and I keep confusing myself. But it feels like there's a lot of blessings in your life already, and I just feel like it's something like either it's not right for you, like that you're not seeing it as blessings, or your blessings are things that you thought would be really good and make you happy but they actually don't, and you need to readjust things. But I'm trying to like see specific paths. And for some of you guys, I do feel like a family, like you being in a family with someone else, will lead to fortune. So maybe your partner's wealthy. And then for others of you, I feel like creating something and seeing it through. And it could be an idea or an invention for some of you guys. I'm seeing beauty as well, beauty and art, artistic ventures. Sorry guys, my video cut out. What I was saying is I'm seeing for some of you guys, you might need to study in order to become really successful with something. And I feel like the thing that you find fortune with will involve both practical application and also knowledge. So it does feel like studying might be significant for some of you guys. And yeah, it feels like a lot of practical physical effort is required. So I do feel like for some of you guys, you're creating a product or something along those lines. Yeah, overall, I feel like somebody else will be with you for your fortune, or for you to really feel fortunate if you already have quite a lot going for you and you're just finding that it's not happy. Then yeah, I feel like another person will just make you feel fortunate. And I feel like you need to be very brave with what you're doing. Because it does feel like you guys are tired and kind of sad and you've been through a lot. And it feels like things will be much, much happier for you guys once you can align with what you really want and figure out what needs to go in your current life to make it more like your ideal life, what you need to add, what you need to take away. And yeah, it does just feel like you need some time to think about that and re-find your way. Find the light, find the road forwards that's going to take you to true blessings. Not just what looks good, but what actually will make you happy. And yeah, it does feel like there's a lot of potential and a lot of different options for you guys. And it feels like you have a lot of ideas currently. So I just feel like you have to try and balance and try out different things. Just try them all. Try as many of them as you can. And I feel like at least one of them is going to lead to a lot of success for you guys. But yeah, you need to stay aware of things that you might be involved with or doing at the moment that are not in alignment with what you truly want. And I think you'll realize that those things need to go before you can truly have the success that you want. So really great reading, Group 4. I hope that was helpful for you and I hope you enjoyed that. Please let me know in the comments if you did, and don't forget to hit the thumbs up button below. If you're new here, please don't forget to subscribe and check out the other content on my channel if you're interested. If you're interested in private readings, the information's below in the description box, as well as my PayPal donation link if anyone's feeling really generous. I'd be super grateful. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye. This reading is for you if you chose the £20 note. Let's see what cards you have. First of all, you have a song, and your song is Neo Champagne Life. A nice meal and a good wine. Definition of a good time. Living out my dreams, watching them come true. Baby, I'm a boss, I don't know what they do. So you're already boss energy. Maybe you guys will start your own business, or become the boss, become the CEO of a business. From the Golden Universal Tarot, you have Death. And the Hierophant. Yeah, I feel big business, big boss energy. Large organization. From the Sun and Moon Tarot, you have the High Priestess. Wow, very spiritual energy as well. And the Ace of Pentacles. From the Good Tarot, you have the Three of Fire. The Star. And Transformation, which is Death. Wow, so you have Death twice. It's very interesting. From the Work Your Light Oracle, you have Starseed. What lights you up? From the Sacred Destiny Oracle, you have Going Forward. And from the Sacred Power Reading cards, you have Retreat. I do feel like you guys have got some big dreams. With the Starseed card, I feel like you're kind of currently looking out and thinking about what to do. And I feel like it's time for a new beginning for you guys. You might currently be at rest, and with Death being here twice, things might have ended for you in some way, or there might be some kind of transformation happening in your life where you're maybe changing path, changing job, changing location, and things in the world are changing a lot, so maybe it's just that. But I do feel like it's something really big. Like I said, a big organization, or something that involves providing guidance to a large number of people, I feel like, for a lot of you. Or that involves, I feel like, potentially it's like a source of power or wisdom or guidance, or for some of you I feel like it's like news or something. news or like commentary, something where you're providing information for people and kind of teaching people. For some of you, it could actually be teaching. And with the High Priestess, it does feel like... It feels like you have access to knowledge that other people maybe don't. Which is why I feel like news, the energy of news, like maybe you guys can get information before others on something. Or, like for example, what I'm doing right now, tarot reading, it's kind of like a source of information and another source of information. But I feel like it's more practical for you guys with the Ace of Pentacles here. For some of you, it could be something spiritual, like providing advice from a spiritual level. Maybe some of you guys... Yeah, maybe some of you guys do provide advice to people in some way. It doesn't have to be spiritual. It could be something very practical, like teaching. But yeah, it feels like you have a lot of dreams, and I feel like you're just at the point where you're trying to plan your future now, it feels like. And it kind of feels like whatever you do will be successful. And I feel like you already kind of know. With the High Priestess here, I feel like some of the knowledge that you have is what you're meant to do. And it feels like you're kind of planting seeds currently for that. But it does feel like things need to end in order for a new beginning to start, with going forward Ace of Pentacles and then double death. And the Three of Fire, and it does feel like you're currently waiting for this new start, is the feeling I'm getting. It's not time yet. So you might have ended a job and be waiting for the next one to start, kind of thing. Or you might be planning what to do next and currently be at a retreat. Some of you guys, you might plan getaways for people, or you might have like a space that you're turning into a retreat, like a hotel, or like organizing nature walks, something like that. That's very specific. That won't be for everyone. And I do feel like some of you guys have ideas for the future that are very transformative. Like some of you guys have ideas that would change the world in a big way, is what I'm feeling like. Again, with the information that other people don't have access to, I feel like some of you guys are very scientific or very just aware of things. Maybe like social justice things. Maybe you can see things from a different perspective from other people. And you can kind of see a way to make the world better, is what I'm seeing. And it might feel like very unusual. And I feel like your path might be unusual. It might be a path that nobody else has done before for some of you guys. A path that you have to create yourself. Something you have to grow from scratch. And I do feel like for a lot of you, it's your own business. But yeah, I feel like you will see your dreams come true. And you're going to really enjoy it. Some of you guys, it could be something to do with food, with a nice meal and a good wine here, and then the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, especially if you can like cook really well and you teach other people. I'm seeing that's again really specific, sorry. And I'm seeing something to do with like actual death here. So I don't know if some of you guys, you have like rich family members and maybe you don't know how rich they are. And maybe it's like a family member you don't even know exists or something, I'm seeing. That's again not for everyone. There's like a lot of weird random messages coming through today, so take what resonates and leave the rest. But yeah, I do feel like for some of you, you're gonna like inherit some money that you never possibly knew that you would potentially inherit, kind of thing. And then for others of you, I feel like you might do something like maybe you'll figure out a new way to deal with death in terms of like, this is again really, really weird and specific, but like maybe you'll figure out a way to solve problems related to like death, and like it could be with what's going on in the world. Maybe you'll figure out a cure for diseases and things. I'm obviously not suggesting this is for everyone who watches this, but I do feel like maybe for some of you guys watching, you do have those kind of large ideas, and I can't predict exactly what they are, but it feels like you really have dreams. And I feel like what's important about your dreams is that they're very big, and they're not just about you. They kind of change the world and make the world better, I'm seeing. And I do feel like once you can implement them in the world, I feel like you're going to... What I'm feeling is you're going to keep it all to yourself until you're ready to put it out there, until it's completely ready to be shared with the world. And then I feel like once you go forward with it, you're kind of not going to have to worry again in life. You're going to be able to just rest. It's like you're creating a new world, definitely for yourself, but for some of you, I feel like you're actually like helping create a new world for all of us. So thank you if that's you, for whatever you're doing. I feel like you're doing it from a place of like wanting the world to be better and being able to see what's wrong. You're doing it from a good place. It's not like you want glory, I don't feel, from this reading at all. I feel like you just want to enjoy your life and feel like you're in charge of your life. I don't feel like you have any like greed, and I feel like that's why you're being blessed with these ideas, because it's like you're the right person who can not only have the practical application to make them happen, but also to do it in the way where it's like spiritually pure. And some of you guys, religion, spirituality might be a very important factor. And even like astrology and tarot readings, you might find that those help you to make the right decisions at the right time and invest in the right things, and yeah, to really help you like feel secure in what you're doing. You might find that you receive signs along the way that you're doing the right thing, and you might feel quite guided forwards. Yeah, I definitely feel like a sense of guidance. I feel like something ends and you're kind of at a period of retreat, and then you feel like you have all this knowledge, or maybe you do start getting access to knowledge either practically or spiritually, and then everything just moves forwards for you. Like it just guides itself forwards, is what I'm feeling. You don't have to do anything anymore. It just sails. Sailing is the energy I'm feeling. You're going to sail to fortune. But there is going to be some endings, and it's going to be very, very transformative. But I feel like that will be the catalyst for your success. So keep dreaming, guys, because I feel like your ideas are a very big part of this. And what I'm seeing is some kind of financial win or financial investment or something. Or maybe it's just your savings. Maybe you save for a long time, and then it allows you to build something even bigger, is what I'm seeing. And I feel like fame for some of you guys. And there's also there's like a cyclical energy. There's an energy of cycles. I've said this in another group, but I do feel like recession energy again. So I feel like you might find that when something ends and when there are changes, that you end up being very blessed. Like maybe you'll find that you're kind of in the opposite of other people in the world. Like maybe other people will be struggling and you will find that you're being blessed and that paths are opening up for you. And I feel like it's partly from, I feel like you being a very aware and in tune person and like being a very good person and being very spiritually pure. And I feel like your desires are very pure. And as a result, I feel like you will be guided to create something very amazing and transformative in the world. Sorry about the background noise, guys. I hope it's not too much. But I think that's pretty much all I have for you guys. It feels like your plans and your dreams currently are going to manifest after some endings and some transformations. And I do feel like there's some money that could come in from a source that you can't even see currently. And I feel like there's a lot of mystery and there's a lot of stuff that's kind of secret that you will be made aware of eventually if you're not currently aware of it, which I feel like most of you are not yet. And I feel like I'm not allowed to give you more yet. And I can't really tell more yet, to be honest with you. But yeah, definitely go for these big grand dreams that you have when you feel guided. And I feel like just rest until you feel guided. You don't have to worry because it is really going to move. The main energy of this reading is that you have dreams already and they are going to come true, and they're going to come true when they're meant to come true. So just wait for that feeling of when things start moving forwards, and I feel like you'll sail forwards to a point where you can rest again. So really, really great reading, Group 5. I hope you enjoyed that. Please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and check out the other content on my channel if you're interested. If you'd like a private reading, the information's in the description box, as well as my PayPal donation link. If anyone feels like donating, I'd be super grateful. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye.